Now we'll actually start working with AutoCAD. But before we begin working with AutoCAD, I want you to familiarize with 2018, 19 and 20 version of AutoCAD because we'll be using all the three versions in this course. Now, to begin with 2018 version, well, this is how it looks like. So on the very left, I have 2018 version of AutoCAD, then I have 2019 and 2020. So 2018 version and 19 version, they look almost similar with subtle changes in the user interface icons, but the 2019 version has kind of a noticeable difference, and you can see that the user interface now has this smoky black color of ribbons and much more colorful icons. So about the user interface, this is the only change that you'll notice. There are, however, new features added in every single version of AutoCAD. And in this course, I've included all the new features of 2018, 2019, and 2020 versions, and they are included in the respective modules. Now, to highlight the differences in the user interface, I'm going to first go to this 2018 version. And now here in this version, the icons like a trim icon and the block icon, the property icon, they are changed and they look a bit modern. So this is how the icons used to look like in 2018, and now in the 2019 version the trim icon looks like this, and you can see the difference here. Let me just go to that again. Here's the trim. It looks like this. Now the block icon looks like this in 2019, although it used to look like this in the 2018 version. Also the property panel, well, it's different. So a much more flat and colorful kind of feel has been added in the 2019 version. Now let's just close this 2018 version of AutoCAD, and now I'll compare 2019 with 2020. So here in this case, again, we have same set of icons. The icons are not changed, and if I expand this one, you'll notice that we have exactly same set of icons. The only major difference which you'll notice here, well, as I mentioned earlier, is the color of user interface. So functionally, the versions 2018, 19 or 20, no matter what you're using, they are exactly the same. They have same set of tools, and wherever required, the new tools and features of all of these versions are discussed in the course. Now, throughout this course, we'll be using AutoCAD 2018 version primarily because this is the version which is mostly in use in the industry. But for discussing the new features of the respective version, I've used the software of that particular version. So now I'm gonna go to this AutoCAD 2019 and I'll maximize this. And now let's have a look at the user interface. So when you start AutoCAD, you will reach this start screen. So when you start AutoCAD for the first time, this is how your AutoCAD software will look like. We'll have this start tab, and this start tab will have three columns. So we have get started, recent documents, and notification columns. In the get started column, we have this start drawing panel from where you can start completely new drawing, or you can select these predefined templates to start your drawing from. Now these templates are ready-made settings, and these settings include the settings related to units, dimensions, and other properties, and you can make these templates yourself and you can start your drawing using your own custom templates as well. But in this case, we'll start with the default template acad.dwt. This is the highlighted one. So if you click on start drawing, AutoCAD will start your drawing using this template. We'll do that in a moment. You can also open existing file using open files option. You can open a sheet set. You can explore more templates online or explore sample drawings using this option. Now, when you open new drawings, it will show up in this list. So this is the last drawing which I opened, and this is the date and time. And also when I hover my cursor, it's going to show the location of that drawing on the tooltip. This list has all the documents which I have recently opened, and if you want to change the view of this list, you can select these icons. So you can change it to the thumbnail view or to the list view. I'm going to change it back to the default view. Now we have some push pins, and using these push pin, you can fix these drawings permanently. So now whenever you open a new drawing, it will be added to this list from here, and these two drawings will always remain at the top because of the push pin. But if you want to let go of these drawings, then select the push pins again, and now the new drawings will start adding from this top drawing. Here in the notification column, you will be notified of the new updates and the notifications related to your software, and you can see your A360 account related information right here on this panel. So now let's start our blank template. So I'll go to this template, and as you can see, acad.dwt is selected. So if you click here, the drawing will start with this setting. Or if you want to start your drawing without any template, then you can also select no template imperial if you want to use imperial unit of feet and inches, or you can start with the metric units. So it's up to you. If you don't want to use a template, select either of these, or select acad.dwt to start your drawing from the default template, or just click on this big button right here, start drawing panel, and your drawing will start from whatever template you have selected here. In this case, acad.dwt. So I'll click here. And now a new drawing opened up. This is drawing number 2. Now in this user interface, on the top left, we have this application button. Using this application button, you can access some frequently used tools, like you can open a new drawing, you can open existing drawing, you can save the file, save as, you can import files of other formats, and you can export these files, you can print, publish, and you can select other options, including the units. These tools are also available on this quick access toolbar. So you can see the same set of tools right here on the quick access toolbar. Now, some of these tools, like Open from Web and Mobile and Save to Web and Mobile, are new to AutoCAD 2019, and you won't be able to see these tools in the older versions of AutoCAD. The AutoCAD software now uses this tab and panel view, and this area with tabs and panel is called the ribbon area. So we have this ribbon area on which we have all of these tabs: Home tab, Insert tab, Annotate tab, and so on. And on these tabs we have these panels. So this one is Draw panel, Modify panel, Annotation panel, and all of these panels are on Home tab. So these tabs are arranged in a logical way, and just like every software, you will find similar set of tools on a particular panel. For example, all the tools related to inserting anything in AutoCAD will be found here. For all the annotation tools, you need to go to this Annotate tab, and so on. Home tab contains a combination of all of these tools, and it generally has the frequently used tools in AutoCAD. So all the draw related commands are here, the modify commands are here, annotation are here, layers here, and so on. Although in this case, this tabbed view is preferred, still if you want to use the menu, which was a classical feature in the older versions of AutoCAD, then you can do that pretty easily. To show the menu, go to this down pointing arrow and select Show Menu Bar, and now you'll have this extra menu bar which you can use to access your commands. Now once again, this is similar to these tabs and panels. For example, if you want to access draw commands, you can go to Draw menu, and we have all the draw commands right here. The modify commands are right here, the parametric commands here, and so on. The dimensions are here. So you can also access your tools from here. So I'm going to go to this menu again, and I'll hide the menu bar. We don't need it. Now these panels, although they look permanently fixed here, they are floating type, and you can move these panels out of this ribbon area. Now to move these panels out, all you need to do is just grab these panels. So I'm going to click on Draw, and now this will expand to show all the hidden tools and also this blank area. So just click anywhere in the blank area and drag it out. And now this will work like a floating panel, and this tab will adjust to fit all the remaining panels. If you want to move it back to its original location, all you need to do is just hover your cursor close to this right side of the panel and click on this return panel to ribbon icon, and this will return back to right here to the home tab. Most of these panels contain extra tools which are visible when you select this arrow, and when you select that, you're going to see all of these extra tools. If you move your cursor out of this area, the panel will collapse automatically, but if you want to keep it open permanently, then you can expand the panel and click on this push pin to keep it permanently open. In this case, I'll click on this push pin again, and this will collapse. Now here we have the drawing tab. So we have the start tab, which we have seen already. Then we have drawing 2, and if you want to open more drawing tabs, all you need to do is click on this plus icon, and then you'll have a new tab and you can create as many tabs as you want. To close the tabs, just click on this X icon to close it. This part of the AutoCAD software is called drawing area, and this is the area where real magic happens. This is the area where everything in AutoCAD will be drawn. Now this area has the navigation controls right here and the visual style controls. We have the view cube, the navigation bar, and the UCS. You can control visibility of all of these tools from the view tab. So right here on the view tab, we have these options, UCS icon, which is right now selected. Click on this and the UCS will disappear. We have view cube, click and it will disappear, and then navigation bar, just click on it and it will also disappear. You can also control the visibility of file tabs. So these are file tabs. You can click on this file tabs if you don't want to show them. And you can also control the visibility of layout tabs, and these are the layout tabs. You can just toggle its visibility like this. To bring it back, just click on these icons once again and you'll have them back in your drawing. Now I'll go back to Home tab, and here we have the command line. So let's talk about this. So this is the command line, command bar, command palette, whatever you want to call it. But throughout this course, I'll call it command line. Now every command which you enter in AutoCAD will show up right here, and you can start any command in AutoCAD simply by clicking on these icons on the ribbon, or you can type its alias, or you can type the command name also on the command line. To type the command name, you don't need to click your cursor right here and type the name. Rather, you just need to simply start typing. And when you type anything, it will be added right here on the command line. So now I've got the C and I'll type circle and it will show me the commands here. So we have circle and T circle. These are the two commands that we have here, and we have a system variable as well. We'll talk about these later on. So now I'll press escape to get rid of these selections. And then we have the status bar, which will help us in making precise drawings. So status bar is also an important tool, which we'll discuss. And finally, let's talk about the command search feature. So as you can see, we have a lot of commands right here on the ribbon and these tabs, and also there are some commands which are not available on the ribbon. So it may get a little intimidating for you to actually find the tool that you need. But AutoCAD has made this process a lot easier, and you can actually find the location of any tool or command in this user interface. Now to find the location of any command, all you need to do is just go to this application button and start typing the name of command. Now in this case, I'll start typing circle, and here it is. So AutoCAD will find out all the tools or commands with similar name or similar functions, and it will also show you these results with the best possible match on the top. So we have the circle command right here. This is what we needed. And actually we have 6 different ways of making circle. That's fine. Let's look at the first option. Here on the Home tab, Draw panel, Circle Flyout, we have the circle command. And also for the other circle commands, we need to follow the similar set of path. So let's locate the first one, Home tab, Draw panel, Circle Flyout. All right, I'm going to click here. So let's go to Home tab here, Draw panel, okay, and the circle flyout right here. And we have 6 circle commands. So it's as easy as that. So just by using that search feature of the command, you can locate any command or tool in AutoCAD. And that was an introduction of user interface.